From Las Vegas, live at Lamar Theater, podcast starring actor Jean-Claude Lamar, producer Eurika Pratt.
Welcome to Live at Lamar Theater here in Las Vegas. I'm Jean-Claude Lamar.
I'm Eurika Bratz.
And we are excited to be back. I mean, it's been what, a week?
Yeah, it's been about a week.
About a week
yeah.
That we haven't done our podcast because I've been traveling. But we are back, excited.
Yes.
And, a lot's been going on. Mm-hmm. Everything from Beyonce in the world of entertainment
the NFL
to
games.
NFL. And I got to let you guys know. Now, I'm not a big football guy.
Okay.
I'm not a big football
I'm
person.
a girl, so I have no idea.
Okay. But I guess the championships were here.
Well, yes. I'm not sure how it works, but I do know.
Well, there's like the one conference, and then there's another conference, and then the winners of those conferences play in the Super Bowl.
Right, just like basketball.
Like
right?
like the
And I know
NBA.
in Vegas it was the 49ers and the Lions, right?
That is correct.
That
and then you had the Baltimore Ravens against the Chiefs.
Yes.
Oh, look.
I live here. I gotta know what's going on.
Okay. So, and now, aside from congested traffic, just
there
tons.
were conferences all month. There were conferences and conventions.
Really?
Oh my Lord! CES was earlier this week, which is the tech convention.
Okay.
AVN.
AVN, by the way, is my favorite.
Everything's his favorite.
Is my favorite conference here. They get all the porn stars from all over the world to come to Las Vegas, and they
It's your favorite?
Yeah, it's my
but
favorite.
You've never even been.
I've never been, but it's my favorite because it's such a weird concept.
He loves asking everybody, so what is that about? How does it work?
Well, here's the thing, right? Because it's like the Oscars
for porn stars.
For porn stars. It's called the AVN. It's here every year in Las Vegas.
Adult actors.
It's adult, award ceremony.
Content.
Adult. And so they come here and they give themselves awards for like best positions, even cinematography. Best cinematography, best visuals,
best actress, best actor.
right. Yeah. They even have
best characters.
Wait. They even have, and I've done some research into this, guys, solely for academic purposes. So there's like best money shot.
Not the money shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Best money shot, folks. Okay. I gotta see who won this year. Yeah, I gotta do one more research. And
every man is like, who's that?
And by the way, I've never seen the actual award. Is it a plaque?
I've actually seen bits and pieces of the award before because it airs on cable. Okay. I don't remember which channel. I want to say this was the first time we learned about it when we were doing Black Magic Live, and they were saying that the actors were in town, and I went home and it was on. I don't know if it was HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. It was one of those cable channels, and it airs.
And I got to tell you.
And they had a whole theater. They went up.
No, that's what I was going to say. It's very organized. It's not like, just you think porn, you think it's just going to be a bunch of people having sex and giving each other awards in between.
By the way, there's a lot of people in that industry. I mean, listen, I know tons of people are doing like OnlyFans, and porn has been around for so long.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, in my mind, maybe it's, I don't know, I'm just not that well versed in it, but I just assume it's like maybe a handful of people.
No pun intended.
A couple handfuls of actors that sort of interchange and do these different roles in different projects. Until I saw the awards show. I should have watched the whole thing because I didn't understand it, but it was like the Grammys.
It's a full thing. You get dressed in their gowns and come, and then they get awarded these gold penises for like best.
Is it gold penis?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. But I got to tell you this, and then we'll get to Beyonce.
I didn't even know we were getting to Beyonce.
Well, Beyonce's in the news. She's trending.
She's always trending.
I'll tell you why. It's the Taylor Swift Beyonce comparison.
You're fast.
Well,
you were on it.
Well, because we're talking about the NFL and
Beyonce,
and people are saying Shannon Sharp
today, Sharp is hilarious.
just came out and said, "Hey, look, the reason the NFL is so focused on Taylor Swift is because obviously she's dating an NFL player, but also she's really helped their ratings." And she's moved the needle. in terms of ratings.
Because they keep showing her at the games?
Yes, she's at the game. She's at every game, and so their ratings have gone up. And Shannon brought up today that Beyonce were dating an NFL player.
Oh, if she was dating an NFL player.
Yes, it would not be as impactful. And so that's the debate. And there's people that are saying, no, Beyonce is bigger than Taylor. And there's, of course, the contingency of people saying that Taylor.
Well, no, Beyonce is not bigger than Taylor. Beyonce is Beyonce. She's the queen of the internet. Yeah, but she's still, that's just the internet. She's not bigger than Taylor. I mean, at the end of the day, let's keep it.
Taylor's a white lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's more proportionally, there's just more white people, a fan
way
pool.
more crossover, way more, it's just way more.
Yeah,
and her age range. I mean, what 5-year-old is like singing Beyonce like that?
Right.
They're all singing Taylor Swift, so she's got a wider audience. Not to discredit Beyonce.
No, Beyonce is.
If I had an ounce of her energy.
Yeah, she's definitely a generational talent. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to bring up something about. I'm not so happy today.
Well, I noticed yesterday you were a little kind of like melancholy a little bit.
I was a little down, a little sad.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to ask you why.
Well,
it's not something I did.
Not today.
Oh.
Not this week, no. Actually, here's what it is. So we had the comedy show, which had an amazing launch.
Yes.
And you all know my aspirations of being a comedian and selling out tours, stadiums. You all know this. This is a matter of, everyone knows this. This is public knowledge. This is public knowledge. I'll get my own Netflix special. I'll be,
yes, you did say that. Okay.
So I'm working on that. That's part of what I'm working on.
Manifesting it?
Manifesting it.
No.
But, so we launched our comedy show here. We had a comedy show. We launched it.
Well, it wasn't we had a producer come in and launch a comedy show here, and we supported it.
And I tried to
offering the space.
I offered the space. I was very generous because I always wanted to do a comedy show here at the theater, and that was our plan, and continues to be our plan. But it hurt my heart that the first week that he had his show, this producer person, it was a nice crowd. Crowd here. It was a great turnout. Excuse me, but unbeknownst to me, a lot of the people he invited were family and friends, and you know how family and friends are. They're going to come the first time and then say, and then not show up ever again. But the second week was lackluster. I mean, he had just a couple of people here. Yeah. It wasn't as.
It's always hard to see that, especially with the production, because we're in it and we know sometimes what it takes.
It takes a lot of work, folks, to get butts and seats. In any event, he and I had a conversation about this sort of low turnout, and then the third week.
The third week didn't happen.
Didn't happen because he couldn't. It was not. It just did not work out, and it saddens me because one is the producer, was pretty funny.
Yeah,
he's a pretty funny comedian.
Yeah.
The problem was, I don't think he was as well equipped for what it takes to actually put on a successful show.
I would call him an inspiring. And is it inspiring or aspiring producer? An aspiring producer.
Yeah.
And he's really in the and this is perfectly fine because everyone's got to start somewhere. But he is really in the early stages. He's pre-aspiring producer, I would say, because you get all these ideas, and I think he just probably jumped the gun and before he really put some work into producing. I always say, get on a production, get on a set, and really learn the ins and outs before jumping into it because it's no easy feat.
Yeah, and I'm glad you point this out because there are two aspects of the entertainment industry, and I've done everything from stage plays to movies to TV shows.
In front and behind the camera.
Front and behind the camera. I was a talent myself. And I got to tell you that there is a huge disparity, a huge gap. Huge gap between the art or the craft and the business of entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
And, when you're creating a show, you have to have all your business elements in place. You have to have funding, obviously. You've got to have a goal, or you've got to have
your mission. You've got to have, if it's production, you need your talent, your crew,
your team,
your marketing.
Who's going to be your field operator? Who's going to help promote? Who's going to help in rehearsals? It's an entire process.
Yes.
And I think a lot of young producers don't realize that, or even talent, people who are artists don't really realize there's another part of this. And it hurts me because there are a lot of shows that there's like, we get this once a month. People that come here say, hey, I've got a great show idea. It's going to sell out. Can you give me a shot at doing it at the theater? And I'm a very nice...
We'd love to say yes to everybody.
We love to say yes. Come on, bring it in. Let's try it.
Why not? You got to try it.
And then it pains me when it doesn't go. It doesn't catch on.
Yes.
And especially with this comedy show, because I had such high hopes for it, as you know. And so
You're hoping to become the headliner. Oh, JC, I'm sorry. But we're working hard. If you go to
I don't ever want to do comedy ever again.
We're going to do it though.
I don't want to.
No, we're going to do
because
it.
Because it saddens me, and I'll have memories of this.
JC, it was basically 1 week. I mean, the second week barely happened.
Was it 1 week? 2 weeks.
It was 2 weeks, but the second week didn't. It was really fast.
But all right. Anyway, we wish you lots of luck.
We've got Chocolate City Comedy coming in March. We had launched this. We wanted to do this earlier in 2023, but of course, COVID was still happening, and everybody was working. This was pre-strike. This is pre-strike.
Oh, this is pre-strike. Yeah. That's right. Talent.
Yeah,
that's right.
Talent was a little because we're from LA. We wanted to get everybody from LA to get here, and it was just a lot started happening.
So stay tuned for the comedy show we've always wanted to launch.
Yes.
And
I can't let your dream die. I got your back.
Hey, maybe I can host it.
You could host it.
No one will know.
What do you mean?
Meaning I can bill myself as like I'm Haitian.
Yeah.
Like I sell out stadiums in Haiti. No one knows.
That's lying, though.
Is it?
You don't have
to lie. Misleading?
It's misleading. Yes.
From the tropical islands.
But then you've got to tell jokes in with an accent.
No. Michael Blackston.
No.
I take over. There's a void right there. Because Cat Williams already said his accent.
Exactly.
It's a fake ass African accent. So my Haitian accent is true.
And by the way, Haitians are hilarious.
Let me see.
I'm part Haitian as well, but Haitians are hilarious.
Give me free.
That's not Haitian.
Oh, okay. I got to work on my Haitian accent. Give me free. All right. So anyway, so that's what's been going on. What about you? I mean, like I said, I'm a little sad, but I'm slowly coming out of it.
Yeah, we'll get over it. It happens all the time. I'm a little more. I've gotten over that hump, of being disappointed or it is what it is,
Wow, that's kind of callous.
It's not callous.
Get over if a show the guy comes in with dreams, his dreams are shattered, and for you it's like, all right, moving on. Next, who's next? Come on through.
It sounds so no. Well, keep in mind, guys.
This guy.
I've got my own shows to worry about. Okay,
yeah,
I've got
true.
5 shows.
Speaking of shows, how was your burlesque show this?
It was great.
It was
actually
good?
very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Are you getting
I'm getting way more comfortable, and I have to catch myself every now and then.
Okay, what do you mean?
So I had the funniest thoughts. So after Saturday night, I'm like, because I hosted, so I don't do a lot of dancing per se. I'm not a lot of, I don't do a lot of audience interaction.
You're just eye candies.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
A little eye candy.
Okay.
If you will, you got to see my outfits. It's to die for.
Okay.
But I found myself, so I get tipped because I have a set. I get tipped, and the tips are nice. But because I'm not the one, going all into work, meeting every single customer and audience. I looked at my tips and I looked at the other girls' tips. And I was just like,
I need to go out. I need to venture out. Okay.
So I start thinking of all the different things I could do.
You can twerk a little bit.
And anything that would get me more tips. I'm like, what could I do?
Hey,
but none of it doesn't fit.
It's going to boom boom room with Eureka.
Seriously.
Yeah, she's looking for tips, guys.
And I'm like, there's nothing more outside of talking more I could do. They like when I'm talking.
You're actually pretty funny, actually, as a hostess.
No, thank you.
You're pretty funny.
It's fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, you seem real comfortable up there.
I'm getting more and more.
And the girls are so beautiful.
I love those girls.
Oh my
God. This group of girls.
They're gorgeous.
Yes, I love them all.
Yeah.
Sydney, Kim, Sharice,
the whole
Bree, Victoria, Camila.
They're all very pretty.
Yeah, I hope I didn't forget anybody.
And very nice to get along with.
Very easy to get along with. Very easy. They're so easygoing. They love to learn. They love to put on a great show. And they do really well with constructive criticism or advice and things like that. There's never any pushback.
Okay.
So that was a good crew to make a great, long-lasting impression here.
So I wanted to ask you, aside from the burlesque show, January and February.
Yes.
We now here's the thing. We opened up talking about the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And we actually have the Super Bowl coming to Las Vegas
for the first time.
Yeah. It's going to be madness.
It's going to be pure madness. If I could sleep here every day and not have to hit the road to get to work, I would. It's going to be crazy.
Well, yeah, it's good because even this championship was pretty.
And I'm pretty sure everything is almost booked up.
So make sure, guys, if you're coming to see any shows here at the theater, you do it ASAP. Okay, because the prices are going, or Airbnb if you're not going to stay at a hotel. Yeah.
Get it now. Call your friends, your family, whoever's in town, because it's. I mean, time is ticking.
Yeah, because what is it, like February?
I believe it's the weekend of the 11th. I know that. That's the date I got.
Okay. Yeah. So the Super Bowl is coming here to Las Vegas, and it's going to be madness. Now, having said that, it's also Las Vegas, so madness in a fun way.
Yes. Yeah. No, it just means it's going to be a little crowded. It may get a little pricey.
Yeah.
There may be a little traffic, but it's going to be fun.
And it's
those weekends where everyone you walk by in the casino is like drunk and happy, and it's one of those.
And make sure you have tips for Eureka when you come and see the Black Girl Magic.
Yes, because I'm gonna just start charging the other girls every time. That was another idea I had. Every time the bucket comes in back, I'll just
take a little percentage.
Thank you.
That's my show. My show.
That would ruin morale really quickly.
Yeah. It'd be like, whoo.
This lady.
So, what else? Now, the last episode that we did here, we got a lot of emails and fan mail.
Was that Valerie?
It was Valerie.
Yeah.
It was our box office attendant. And you guys really seemed to respond to her. So we're going to bring her back. But I also wanted to bring next week Dwayne Anderson.
Okay.
Who is Man of Many Voices.
The Man of Many Voices.
And also, or I might do Tina. Yes. Tina wouldn't be a bad one.
We haven't had Tina yet.
We haven't had Tina Turner come and meet you guys yet, so that's something.
Yes, and the cast. If we can get Luke and Katie there too, they're awesome. They're part of the Tina cast. Our vocalist and our guitarist. That would be great.
Katie and Luke.
Yes, who are also professors.
Incredible talent.
Yeah.
Incredible talent. So we're really excited about what's been going on here. Do you have any new shows? I know there's something called Storm the Stage or something. What is?
Oh yes, so we also rent out the space. We allow other producers to come in sometimes for one night, sometimes for short runs, and they are putting on a production. Mm-hmm. I've got so many producer names in my head.
Yeah, Storm the Stage. It's a talent competition show that we'll be doing here probably in the next
couple of weeks, I believe. It's the weekend. It's either the weekend of and a Super Bowl, or
I think it might be
that
the weekend,
day, or it's that Saturday.
It's that
Saturday of Super Bowl. Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be a fun thing here.
That's going to be very fun. We've got brunch. The next brunch, we do drag brunch once a month here.
Yes.
Sunday, Soulful Sundays, and this next one is going to be so fun. They're doing where, because most of the drag, obviously it's drag, so it's men dressed up as women. But there's going to be sort of like a competition. Half of the performers are going to be a drag, and the other half are actually going to perform as men. So that's going to be really fun.
So it's like a competition. It's like
because we don't really get to see the guys as
in their
natural state.
Got it.
Most of the time, we usually see them in their alter egos. So that's going to be fun.
That should be fun. So the is this the same people in drag who are going to compete? I'm sorry, 2 different groups?
It's
same group, but they're
same
going to be
group, but not all of them are going to be in drag.
Got it. So it's
Yes.
a mix.
It's going to be a mix.
Drag
It's like it's almost like it's sort of a that's interesting. It's sort of like a gender battle.
Switch, a gender battle switch.
But
thing.
the same gender being another gender.
Got it. So I got to tell you guys, it's called Soulful Sundays.
Yes, drag brunch.
It's a drag brunch. It is the only black drag brunch, all black drag brunch in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Right here at the theater. As you know,
yes.
most of our shows are all black
They're
shows.
so talented. They're so good. And it's such a small community. As much as we hear, LGBTQ this, LGBTQ that, it's everywhere. But it's a small community. It really is. It's not as big. At least the African American community that actually gets together, put on productions, and really, get together and really try to make.
And most of them are locals.
They're all locals. All locals, and they do get people from out of town. Like there's national competitions of drag, and they come in, they perform every now and then. But you've got to follow the page to get all of those different updates. I don't have all of the details.
Now, there's also, speaking of burlesque, we talked about this earlier. I forgot to mention, I met with one of the directors of the Burlesque Museum down the street.
You didn't get to film in.
She actually, what's her stage name?
Is it Buttercup?
Buttercup.
Yeah,
that's her stage name.
Yeah, I can't forget it.
Yeah, Buttercup.
I love that name.
And it's a burlesque show, a burlesque museum. I'm sorry.
I've been.
They're right down the street. Really great museum. It's nonprofit, and they
the Burlesque Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame is called here in Las Vegas. Pretty famous spot. Anyway, she came by because she needed a venue to do her student. What do you call that?
Like a showcase?
Showcase.
Okay.
Yeah, student showcase. And they do one. I think she said every 6 months.
Oh.
Because they have classes.
Okay.
There and.
I didn't know they had classes.
They had classes, and so she's going to bring. She wants to bring her group here.
Okay.
To do the thing, and so that was a fun little meeting.
Now they're a nonprofit, so is this like a charity showcase, or is it just?
No, they have students that take their classes, about 10, 15 students.
Okay.
And then
this is their after they've learned everything and they put it on the stage. Okay, I love that.
They come on stage and do their thing. So a bunch of exciting things happening at the theater this month and next month.
That's something I can collab with them on. Maybe I can do a little hosting.
Yeah.
Are they tipping?
Eureka.
Listen, I can have aspirations.
This show
too,
is not about you. It's Black Girl Magic. I mean, you are Black Girl Magic, but it's bigger. It's an ensemble. It's not just about you and your tips. Jeez Louise.
Girls, if you're watching, we need to have a meeting. We gotta talk about this. Okay, 5%.
5%. Trust me, those girls are not going. They're not going for that. So what else? Has your week been a good week? I mean, personally, where have you been? Wait, you're about to go on vacation. Hey!
My girl.
Hey.
And we are.
Okay. Where are you going? Where are you staying?
You know what? This time we're going to St. Martin. We're going to go to St. Martin.
St. Martin? Okay.
Or sometimes they call it St. Martin.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. We'll probably do a little day trip to Anguilla and do a little sunbathing because the magic is really magicking in Black Girl Magic on this face right now. It's just bright.
Right.
So I need a tan. And it's just, you took your vacation in December.
Yeah.
I take mine in February. I'll be gone. It'll only be about, maybe a week or 3.
Wait a minute. All right, Eureka. So wait. So you're going to St. Martin. Mm-hmm. And then you're doing a little day excursion in Antigua.
I'll leave that all up to my girlfriend.
Are you doing one of those? Like a hotel? Or are you doing one of those? Are you staying with the natives, or are you staying with?
I never do. I don't do like the local thing, just because it's a foreign space for me.
Okay.
So I always go to the resorts. I stay on the resorts wherever the tourist areas are.
Okay.
I'm a young woman. Well, I'm a young woman. I'm
still
just
vying
a baby.
For tips.
I'm only 19, guys.
Still trying to get tips.
Only 19.
So it's like a all-inclusive kind of thing?
Yes, the all-inclusive. This one's an all-inclusive.
Okay.
And I believe it's an adult resort. which for me, I prefer an adult location because the pools are open longer. You don't have to worry about, you know what, because it's vacation. I mean, we're wearing barely any clothes.
Right. And you can get tips.
No, that's just
St. Martin.
Where am I getting tips in St. Martin? That's just no show.
You can do your burlesque show there.
Okay, well, we're taking it a little too far here. No, but it's fun. I don't have to worry about, covering up because the kids are around, and I always feel awkward when I'm traveling. I'm having fun. I got my bathing suit. There's like kids. I'm like, this is weird. Okay. I'm Caribbean, so it's like,
you want to
put some clothes on. There's babies around. Yeah,
right.
I can't do it, but
okay.
Yeah. So
well, that's exciting.
We're gonna be free and clear. Don't call. My phone will be on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, that'll
But
happen.
you can reach me by email.
Email, right?
I'll be back in the office.
By censor.
I'm off on holiday.
You can reach me by censor. Okay. Well, we're excited. You deserve it. I mean, you've been holding the fort down and really sort of
when I get this pail, I've been holding it down.
It's time for you to go.
It's
time for you to go.
Yeah, but I will miss this place.
Well,
I'll be here in spirit.
All right. Well, okay.
Maybe I can host virtually. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just your tips can just come via Cash App.
Cash App.
Okay. So well, we wish you a safe trip.
Thank you. And we still got a few more episodes before
I just want to. Okay, well, just these things could be a little, this day and age. When you're doing your little private dances, for tips. Who knows?
There's no private dances. We're not going to start that narrative. It's just a fun idea.
Yeah.
I'm hosting the show.
I
thought about it.
Just posting dinner.
Yeah,
who you with, buddy?
No.
What are you doing out there?
Well, you'll see my girlfriend there, Jade Tasha. She's my best friend, producer out of LA. You'll see her. She'll be
All right. Well, we're excited about it.
A lot of margaritas and rum punches on the way.
Yeah. Well, we're excited. Hey, do you remember the last trip you took? I think you went on a cruise. Was it a cruise or did you go to Jamaica?
That wasn't the last one.
Did you go to Jamaica? Where'd you go?
The last one I went to Puerto Rico.
You got burnt up.
Oh, that was Puerto Rico.
That was Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So you went to Puerto Rico. She came back looking like a fried tomato. Like literally.
That was beyond.
Her face was this size.
It was.
What happened? You got skin poisoning? What?
I got a really bad. I got like 2nd-degree burning.
Oh wow.
And it took almost a month to heal. I couldn't go out. My face.
What, you didn't use sunscreen or anything? What?
I fell asleep in the sun. I tend to do that. I lay out in the sun and I fall asleep. It's beautiful. But I wear my SPF now, and my skin is.
Most people, they're in the sun 15 minutes.
IOD. I have I have like an addictive personality.
So you went and you laid down.
I went out there. We were right on the beach. So I literally took 5 steps out of the room, laid out. And I passed out. I slept.
And you didn't feel your face baking
it doesn't hit you till later. I felt it was a little stingy, like about maybe a few hours later. I went in the pool. That's when I knew something was wrong.
Because your face peeled off.
It burned. I was like, ah!
Oh
no!
I'm
melting.
Wow.
Yeah, and 2 days later, it got worse. It gets worse and worse.
Oh wow.
I mean, luckily I didn't blister up. But I was, it was bad. My face was as hard as a rock.
Yeah. When she came back, I think you texted me a photo. Oh, you were on the plane. I think you texted me a photo.
Luckily, it was still post-COVID, so I was able to wear a mask. I had to keep ice on my. Oh my God, it was.
Wow. Sorry you went through that.
That's okay.
Sorry you went through.
I'll probably do it again.
Just be careful, and
I will be.
And be careful of the private, the rooms, the dances, the private dances. Be careful all around. Buddy.
I should bring my costume.
Bring your tattoo.
Stop, JC. Stop. You don't encourage this nonsense.
Yeah, I could just. All right.
Before you know it.
Sad. The whole situation is sad, folks.
It's just so fun. You guys that have been to the show, I love you guys. You're so fun, so respectful. If they make it easy.
It's a fun show.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. So let's give them the itinerary. So what do we got?
Yes.
What shows are?
We've got the Razzle Dazzle of James Brown and Motown, Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays. We've got Black Magic Live, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday. More dates to come this year. Later on in the spring, Black Girl Magic. More dates to come as well. That's every Friday, Saturday. And of course, we've got Elvis, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. And Tina Turner tribute show, What's Love Got to Do, which are Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
And there's, as you've clearly heard, comedy show is off.
But there's another comedy show coming really soon. Give it about a month and a half. Check the website, www.lamartheater.com. And you'll get all the details there.
All right, until next episode, guys, we will have the amazing Tina Turner. And thank you for tuning in. I'm Jean-Claude Lamar. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, folks. Yeah. Just hit it. It's free. All right? Bye. That was great. That was good.
Very good.
Nice flow.
Yeah. And all these lights you can actually leave up.
And perfect